Hello everyone, this is Marco De Leon here at the Mix Machine Analog Studio, and today we are comparing the Neumann u87ai to the Warm Audio WA87. Let's get on it. The past episode, we covered the physical appearances of these two microphones, and I gotta say, the Warm Audio really held its own in that regard. It's just when we opened it that the differences and the details really showed up. And today we are comparing the Neumann u87ai to the Warm Audio WA87 on drums, on bass guitar cabinet, yes, we are miking it, on guitar cabinet, and on vocals. Both of them are plugged into the Heritage Audio HA73 EQs with the same frequency, the frequency sweep, but I just have to tell you that I pushed the gain of the Warm Audio to match the gain of the Neumann. Right off the bat, the Neumann sounds louder and the Warm Audio has a softer signal. And also, I've gotten requests for doing the comparison for spoken word. We are shifting from Neumann and Warm Audio while I'm speaking. So, let's get on it.
Hugot na naman, wala ka bang maisulat? Hugot na naman, wala ka bang maisip? Hugot, puro drama. Hugot, di ka ba nagsasawa? Hugot na naman. na naman. Wala ka bang maisulat? Hugot na naman. Wala ka bang maisip? Hugot. Puro drama. Hugot. Di ka ba nagsasawa?
Okay, very, very interesting results. To my ears, the Warm Audio sounds a bit brighter than the Neumann, and the Neumann sounds a bit warmer. The Warm Audio 87 is brighter, but it doesn't have a harshness to it that is not desirable. So that bright sparkle, it's very pleasant, and I really love how it sounds. The Neumann, however, is very warm and has that chocolatey sound. I'd like to call it chocolatey. You know, it's very warm, it's embracing, it's very gooey sounding. The Warm Audio sounds a bit faster than the Neumann to my ears while I was recording. And also, I found that the Warm Audio has a bit more cut on the low end, and the Neumann has a bit of bloom on the low end. Okay, for the mid-range, they both sound good to me. They're nice. They're nice mid-rangey sounding condenser microphones. On drums, I love the sound of the Neumann more than the Warm Audio because it just rounds off all those cymbals. It rounds off all that, you know, harshness of the cymbals, and also gives a more forward snare and kick sound. The Warm Audio, however, has that bright top sheen, and the cymbals did sparkle, but without being harsh as well. So I love the Neumann because it really shaves off those high frequencies, but I also love the Warm Audio if you want a more modern, brighter sounding drum kit. For bass guitar, still the Neumann wins it for me because of that low extension that the Warm Audio seemingly doesn't have in this room. So just take note of that. And the mid-range on the bass, it, you know, really gets it, and it really punches. The Warm Audio, however, has a nice bright response, and you can really get the clicks on the fingers of the bass playing. And I found out if you put them together on the DAW, they really sound good. They sound great together. So if you have both mics and you're miking a cabinet, you got gold right there. On guitar cabinet, I found that I like the Warm Audio better than the Neumann, because the Warm Audio gives already that high mid frequency that I'm looking for, especially if I'm using a Telecaster. It really punches that. It really brings the guitar out. And the Neumann, you know, gets more of that low mids, which is also welcoming. But I found that the Warm Audio nails it for me with guitar cabinet. For vocals, however, the Neumann U87 is the venerable and probably, arguably, the most popular and most used studio mic in the entire world, in the entire universe. So I think because of that ingrained in my head, I preferred the Neumann on my vocals. Though I'm not a singer, I suck, but as I was tracking, I really preferred the Neumann. And also it has higher gain, so I really could feel that my voice isn't straining, even though I can get more gain from the Warm Audio by pushing my preamps. I feel that I'm giving a lot of energy to sing on the Warm Audio. So the Neumann really wins it for me in terms of vocals. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that demo. I know they are far apart from each other. So the question is the Warm Audio an exact copy of the Neumann U87. As you can hear and see, no, it's not an exact copy, but that doesn't mean that the Warm Audio isn't a good mic. It's a great mic for the price. So if you want a U87-ish sounding microphone, get the Warm Audio WA87. There's also the second version of this, the R version, the Revision 2, which is also a great mic, though I haven't tried that yet. I only have this. So maybe in the future I'll get to try that. But right now, as it stands, 35,000 pesos, $750. You cannot go wrong with the Warm Audio WA87 large condenser microphone. This Neumann will set you back around 200,000 pesos, $3,800. That's enough said, right? So please subscribe to this channel if you like what you saw and heard. We are moving again, so the next episodes will be done in the Tagaytay studio. Thanks guys, this is Marco De Leon at the Mix Machine Analog Studio, signing off. See you soon.
Hugot na naman. Wala ka bang maisulat? Hugot na naman. Wala ka bang maisip? Hugot. Puro drama. Hugot. Di ka ba nagsasawa? Hugot na naman. Wala na ako